Hi, Johann. Greetings from Kiev. And the first question to you is about a reaction of you and your colleagues to the creation of new ministry in Ukraine, Ministry of Information.
Hi. Thanks for extending the invitation. Yeah, we are really worried and concerned by the creation of this new ministry, which to our eyes is a major retrograde step. It opens the way to serious excesses. Especially concerning is the fact that the local civil society was not consulted, and that we still don't really know what will be the functions of this information ministry. We just recall that in a democratic society, the regulation of the media should not be in the hands of the executive power. It should be in the hands of the media themselves, maybe of an independent authority, but certainly not in the hands of the executive power. This is quite dangerous.
Those who decided to create this new authority, they explained that now Ukraine is a state of war, and especially its informational war also, and we need to fight these challenges maybe with the help of this ministry. And what's your opinion on this?
Of course, we perfectly understand the huge challenges that stand in front of the Ukrainian government these days, and we absolutely agree, as it is a fact, that there is an information war being waged at the Ukrainian government. However, it is the worst possible answer to propaganda, trying to bring journalists in a line defined by the government. The most effective answer to propaganda in a democratic society is media independence and media freedom. Only independent and free media can effectively counter the lies and the various disinformation that can be waged at the country.
Johann,
just one point, maybe, if you allow, sorry, to complement the idea of an information ministry in this regard may even be counterproductive. I mean that knowing that that there is an information ministry that defines the line for media, the Ukrainian society may lose some of its confidence into the national media. So from this point of view, the idea is not only dangerous for media freedom, but counterproductive as well in this information war.
And the last question, the head of this newly created ministry, Yuri states he appeals to international experience, that in many countries there are such ministers who deal with these problems. And what's your opinion about this? Do we can say that it's international practice?
So I've seen these arguments that such information ministries did exist at some point, especially in Britain and in France. And as far as I know, I don't have extensive knowledge in this field, but as far as I know, it was true that such ministries were created, especially in wartime during World War II. So there may be an experience in this sphere. But again, do we want to repeat history? And are these periods really an example that we should follow? I'm not convinced about it. Nowadays, we have a legislative framework at the continental level, which is much more developed than at the time. There are already international conventions in place and European conventions in place to effectively counter hate speech and calls to war, etc. So we don't really need more well, such a structure as an informational ministry today. But again, I would just emphasize again the need for a consultation with the local civil society first and the local journalists. International experience, of course, should be taken into account, but first, Ukrainian journalists and Ukrainian media are the best place to assess to what extent new structures are needed to counter the current challenges, and what is needed to put in place to better guarantee freedom of speech in the country. So just to sum up again, the best way to counter the propaganda which is at stake currently and which depicts Ukraine as a fascist country, etc., is to show Ukraine as a strong democracy. It is absolutely not effective to go backwards and adopt authoritarian practices to counter this propaganda, because it will only nurture further this propaganda, unfortunately.
Thank you very much, Johann. Thank you for being with us.